is Ian just walking across? Hey.
What?
It's Ian.
Hey.
Look, Ian's butt's on camera. Can we zoom in on Ian's butt?
Put that shirt, yeah.
Oh, he can make it dance a little bit.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, guys, to the show.
What's the name of the show?
The show is...
I was gonna call it like Rug Burn.
Yeah.
Rug burn!
I actually really like Rug Burn.
That should be a band.
Why is it Rug Burn?
Well, they f***ing hurt your ass when you scrape your cheeks on them.
So that's why is the show Rug
You know, when I was a kid, I had this, okay, so there's a rug right there, and then I had this like weird memory of like my uncle dragging me all over the rug, and then my butt would get trapped. Like, it would hurt real red, and then I would go to take a shower and it'd sting.
I love Shayne's expression right now. Like, why is this happening?
So we tweeted at you to send us your Smosh art at #MySmoshArt, and this one comes from Kenneth Ollie 29. Look at that, it's a squad.
Aw.
I look like one of like Ash's villains in Pokemon.
Yeah, you do have the slanty eyebrows is what
Why
does
do I
it.
have the grin? Why am I like, and I'm just like so mean. I'm like, okay, Ash, you're gonna deal with me.
Yeah, you're definitely the villain.
You like your tank top? You could say that.
Do you want
out
that
loud.
tank top? Yeah, that's not something you need to whisper.
Oh.
Here's some more art.
Look at all that
That's a lot of art.
Was that a Monet?
That was Monet. I think he's
That
a
last
fan.
one.
He's a
Yeah.
fan.
Do you guys know what Monet is really like known for? He like drew with this paintbrush like this.
Oh, you're talking about pointillism.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I'm sorry. The technical term is beep bop boop boop bop beep boop bop. For you art critics out there.
This is from Abby at Hey, it's Abby. Hey, it's Abby. You say it.
Hey, it's Abby.
Hey!
That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah. If you could have any animal in the world, what would it be and what would you name it?
I would have a Komodo dragon named Reginald. It would be the best Komodo dragon you ever saw.
Reginald?
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you. It's a good name. And it's a good animal. Better than any animal you guys are thinking of right now.
Oh my god!
We weren't even throwing Shayne.
You threw shade so far in advance.
Yeah. It's called preemptive shading. I anticipate the
Preemptive shading is also an art that Monet is well known for. Yes.
It's not, but that's a good joke. Sorry. Oh, there's so much hostility. So cool.
I know. Now the shade flows like wine.
I would have
Dude, she's gonna kill you.
You are gonna kill me.
God damn it.
Oh. Okay, so I would have a blue whale, and I would name it, I don't know, like just Ezekiel, and I would get a specific harness and stuff. Like I would have a saddle on the top of it, but then I would have it so that I could stand up straight, and it would like hold me up straight up till like my hips. So people would just be out on their boat in the middle of the ocean, and all of a sudden, out from underneath the waves, I would just rise, standing up straight, and just like float, and I would just have the whale go just underneath the water, so it looks like I'm just standing, just going. Just like, ah! just straight across.
So I really want a Brussels Griffon.
You can just get one of those though.
Oh, so
Yeah,
we're going. That we can.
We're going
No.
anything in
You're allowed to get a from this, but I'm saying like here's an opportunity to get
It's any animal in the world.
Like you could go get a Brussels Griffon today.
Yeah.
if you wanted.
It's like this
No,
is
I'm not responsible enough.
okay.
My mom says I can barely take care of myself.
She's not wrong.
Well,
What?
I think you could have a dog. I think you'd do great with a dog.
Really? You think I'm that
Yeah.
like caring and?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you could do a good job. I mean, when you're looking at me like that, I'm starting to wonder.
I've actually never looked at you this closely for this long before,
I
and
know,
I
and
really like it. It's pleasant.
You guys are making a lot of eye contact.
It's
for sure.
starting to scare me a little bit.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It's more that you're smiling, but in your eyes I see hatred. So it's a little like this.
I noticed that I'm like it happens.
If I could choose any animal just like in my imagination, I'd go with like a god duck. You know, like it's a duck that has the powers of God.
Right.
You get your typical god duck, and you know everything that you want comes true.
Your typical god duck. Here's the thing, though. What happens when the god duck realizes it has no real use for you?
And
Yeah.
it
It
has
has-
feet.
God ducks are known for being wrathful, and so that would be the one bad side.
It has unlimited power.
Yeah, well, you
and
keep feeding it bread.
Yeah, well, that was what
It still
I
has a
thought.
love for bread.
But it can just create bread.
It's true. It just has
Yeah.
bread pop up and just eats it. Yeah, please send us art of your god ducks.
We'd love to see your interpretation of the
Of a
god,
god
duck.
duck. Mason Moffat at Mason Moffat. What was your first time in front of a crowd?
When I did ballet for the first time,
How old were you?
5.5, 6.
Whoa.
Yeah, I threw up. I used to throw up.
You threw up on stage?
No, I did not do that.
You were like, "Ball!"
I used to get so nervous but like so excited. Like I've told people this, like, you know, when I get too excited or scared or sad, my reaction is to throw up, or when I don't get enough sleep.
Dude, it would be really great if you like threw up mid pirouette and just like 360,
Like a
just
sprinkler.
360 projectile vomit.
That would have been
That would be so
fascinating.
graceful.
That would have made the Nutcracker even better. I was in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when I was in 5th grade. And I was Willy Wonka, and that was my first time ever doing anything in front of a crowd. Our teacher decided to do Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and we were gonna do the performance. Well, first of all, nobody auditioned for Willy Wonka. There was one other kid who was thinking about it, and then I kind of was like already a cutthroat actor suddenly, and I was like, we were like talking about it, and he's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna audition for Willy Wonka, and I was like, here it's a lot of lines. And he's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, I hear it's like tons of pages of lines. He's like, oh, maybe I'll be an Oompa Loompa. So I'm like, it's probably gonna be the most fun being an Oompa Loompa.
my
So he auditioned to be an Oompa Loompa. And then, so I was the only one to audition for Willy Wonka. I got the role. But there was this other kid in the class who had done acting, like he would do community theater. So everybody was like, "Oh, he's the actor in the class. He's gonna crush it and stuff." And he did a really good job. But like, I don't know, like it was where I was like suddenly like, I love this thing, and I did shit that was improvised. I did a somersault at one point that wasn't planned, which for 5th grade, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty crazy. And we were gonna do the play in the auditorium. Our principal said no. Theater has no educational merit, so you're not doing.
Was
I'm not letting.
the villain in an 80s movie?
Yes, honest to God, yes.
Theater has no artistic merit. Also, I'm tearing down the community center. It's like, oh!
Also, no dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, our teacher had it done in her classroom, and it was a huge hit, and it started my career. So.
I love that story. I think that even if other kids did audition for that role, you would have still gotten it.
Well, thank you. I don't. Oh, thanks. This is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. No, I didn't.
I don't remember. I know I must have been in front of a crowd before this, but the first one that's coming to mind is I did American Ninja Warrior Season 1.
What?
Wait, what?
No
Yeah.
way.
So the very first year it came to America, I saw it on Craigslist. There was an ad. It's like, hey, looking for people to do American Ninja Warrior. And I sent in all my stuff, and I'm like, I would love to do this. I have no athletic training or anything that would make me qualify.
And
for
they were
this.
like, perfect.
No, actually, they never responded, but I showed up on the day anyway. And I'm like, hey, I sent you all my stuff. Can I do this? And they're like, sure, get in line. And so I walked to the back of the line, and I'm like, how long you guys think this line is gonna take? And they're like, we've been here about 7 hours and it hasn't moved, so probably a long time. And I'm like, that's unacceptable. I go to my car, and it was a couple months after Halloween, and I happened to have still my Halloween costume in my car, which was basically a green morph suit. So I put on this green morph suit, and I came back, and I'm like, hey, I don't have a reservation, but I'm in a green morph suit. You should probably bump me to the front of the line. And they looked at me, and they're like, we should probably do that.
Oh my God!
So I got to go like 3rd that day, and so 2 problems with wearing a green morph suit and doing American Ninja Warrior. 1, can't really see where you're going. You have very limited visibility. Everything's tinted green, and
Wait, this
it's
green
very
morph suit
fuzzy.
went over your face?
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
What were you
my
for
God.
Halloween?
Green Man from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh.
I had a volleyball. Anyway, so that's the main disadvantage, but I made it past the first obstacle. Second disadvantage, no grip on those hands. So I ran and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do American Ninja Warrior in a morph suit. And I ran to grab the rope. And as soon as I grab the rope, I just slide right down the rope into the pit of water because there's no grip. It's like made of this material that like refuses to have friction. And so I'm in there. And then third thing, when it gets damp, the mask, it actually
waterboarded yourself?
Yeah, it restricts your breathing a lot.
Oh my
and
god.
so I'm like in the water and I come out and I'm like trying to breathe through this mask that is now damp and I'm like, I cannot breathe. So I'm like trying to find the zipper and I rip the mask off and I'm like, I can breathe. But because I almost drowned, you can actually see my face at the very end of the video and realize that it was me. And that was my first time I can remember in front of a crowd.
Gasping for air.
One member of the crowd actually said, I think he can't breathe. I don't know if it picked up on camera, but I heard him say it.
You were the first person to do American Ninja Warrior in a green morph suit, and you were almost the first person to die on American Ninja Warrior.
That would have been on my tombstone. First guy to die on American Ninja Warrior. The PJV, who at the PJV says, if you could eat and drink one thing until you died, what would it be? Is it for the rest of your life, or you have to continuously eat and drink this until you die?
The correct answer is water and bread.
Why?
But bread is just like carbs, you know?
You can survive on bread.
You can be so carby.
Forever, and then water. Well, I mean, water. Yeah, anything else, you're just gonna get so dehydrated after like a couple days. But I'm probably gonna go with milkshake.
Milkshake.
Because you can eat and drink that.
Yeah, man. I like lived on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when I was in grade school. I never got tired of it.
Wow.
So I could probably do that for the rest of my life. And then, man, if you could only drink one thing, I don't know, let's get crazy, like absinthe. So I'd just be like hallucinating my entire life.
Absinthe is a good choice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like it would never get boring. Because I'd be like, oh, more absinthe. Yeah, but you might get bored of it, but then you take a drink and be like, man, I'm so bored of absinthe. Hey, fairies!
Woo!
Yeah.
Ah, man, I would hate to ruin the things I love. Like, I could say Oreos with peanut butter and just do that forever.
You just feel horrible afterwards.
Well, you know, eating one thing
That's
is gonna...
what,
Just bananas.
That's what the
bananas.
Lindsay Lohan liked in The Parent Trap, and that's how they found out they were twins, because they both liked peanut butter and Oreos.
It's pretty awesome.
Sorry.
Wait, so what would you eat and drink?
You guys know this. Like, I love white rice so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even joking. Like, I have, like, every time we go to Sacramento film, if I don't have white rice, like, for 2 days, I literally start, like, missing it so much, because I love it so much.
You just start crying and throwing
I've never
up.
cried, but I just really, like, miss it.
Yeah.
I'd probably have rice, and as for a beverage, I'd probably do, like, you know, like those, like, protein shakes, so I could still, like, survive.
Oh, that's smart.
Like, I'd still have, like, maybe Gatorade or something, like, get the electrolytes in my body.
Yeah. What would be the worst combination? Because I think it's probably Birdie Bot's every flavored beans.
Oh, God.
And
Yeah, it would
like
be
the
terrible.
cheap movie theater kind, and just like some stale Shasta pop.
Shasta?
Shasta.
Wait, what's
I
that?
paused. I stuttered there
I'll say
because I knew I was
Shasta.
gonna say it wrong. I've been saying Shasta.
Me
Say
too.
it.
So
What
long.
is it?
Shasta.
Shasta pop.
Noah, what did we have on Put It In My Mouth that was it was something in Kool-Aid, and it was terrible.
Pickles.
Pickles and Kool-Aid. Oh my. Yeah, I would die of starvation
That's rough.
if someone told me the only thing you could eat for the rest of your life was pickles drenched in Kool-Aid. And then the drink, I guess, would probably be the Kool-Aid that the pickles were dipped in. I would die of dehydration and hunger very quickly.
I love pickles.
Pickles are.
But soaked in Kool-Aid?
She was offended. She was like,
It's so bad. I hate pickles.
Yesterday, I specifically asked for a side of pickles in a big bowl, and I ate it.
Nice.
That's how much I like it.
and 7-Eleven was like, okay.
My
you,
best friend, she had a jar of pickle juice, like, by her bedside. In the middle of the night, she'd drink it. Oh.
That's terrible.
Is your friend an ogre? It makes so much sense, Olivia, that you would have to find friends who are weirder than you.
Is your friend an ogre?
Like,
Yeah. What? I didn't even tell you the worst part.
Okay, let's hear the worst
Yeah.
part.
She had bowls of like eaten oatmeal left over everywhere in her closet too.
This sounds like the beginning of a
So
folk
gross.
tale or a fable. Like, there once was a girl who didn't finish her oatmeal and she hid it everywhere.
We would find weird things.
Yeah, she
This
gets
is the-
eaten by like the monster that comes out of the mire, right?
Yeah, she turned into an ogre because she
yeah.
didn't eat her oatmeal.
Also, she had a monster in her room.
Okay, that's not what.
No, it is real. I promise there was a ghost. There was a ghost in her. She
Oh,
said
okay.
there were ghosts.
Now, was it a ghost or a
She
monster?
said,
You're
"I
changing
don't
your
trust
story."
this girl at all."
She's my best friend.
Well, okay, why? What was the ghost?
She said weird things would happen in her room.
Like what? What weird things? I think she's the weirdest thing that's happened in that
Bowls
room.
of oatmeal would appear in my closet. It's a ghost.
I don't really know the specifics of the story. She didn't want to repeat it to me. I'm not even kidding. This sounds like a lie right now. But this girl, she's my best friend. She exists. She's coming over to stay with me next week. Like this
Because
is.
there's just too much oatmeal in her room.
Well, this is also the.
She's had to move out.
Well, whatever. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm the crazy one with the crazy friend.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, all
See,
right. I get
you say
it,
that
man.
with a really sarcastic intonation, but it's absolutely true. And your voice should be like, yes, I am the crazy one with the crazy friend.
That's not me. I
Okay.
swear. If it was me, I would tell you. Okay, like.
Hashtag Smosh asks you. We asked you guys questions. You're stuck on an island. What 3 items do you bring?
3 bowls of oatmeal.
Mia at Mythical Smosh wrote my phone, a Wi-Fi router, and a Pikachu for constant electricity.
Genius!
Zelda at What's Up with Link says, well, obviously a mirror, a recording of people saying that they love me, and a pair of clogs.
Gonna need those clogs.
You know what? A recording of people saying that they love me is kind of genius, actually. Like that's to keep you sane on there. That's actually very smart. Wow. Nice job, Zelda. I like that. Sing Smosher Fauci at Cordell Jones 5. Pizza, clown repellent, and a life raft.
Clown
A clown
repellents.
repellent's very relevant right now.
That's
Yeah.
very good. They're there.
Did you guys hear that because people were dressing up as clowns and like frightening people, someone started dressing up as Batman and chasing
Yeah.
clowns
Oh,
away?
that's
That's
genius.
amazing.
awesome. Yeah.
I love
wow,
that.
that's good.
I feel like that's the appropriate response.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
I like that they were scared. Like they were like, crap, it's
There's a
Batman.
picture of like literally a clown like running
Running
away
from
and Batman.
Batman.
like, "Ugh."
Jonathan Vasquez at the JK Rempire. Maybe it's JKR Empire. A yacht, John Sent, and
I think that's
a
probably
yacht.
supposed to be John Cena.
A yacht, John Cena, and a yacht captained by John Cena. I like how he has his own yacht, and then John Cena has his yacht.
Yeah.
Like they need double yachts.
Yeah, because that way they can race.
They
Race their yachts.
And that's it.
Wow.
That is it. Use hashtag AskSmosh, and in the comments below, ask us questions for this show.
Yes,
Send us your art at hashtag MySmoshArt. All right, guys, bye!
Hey guys, thanks for watching Show with No Name. Click on the little boxes so you can watch more of us, the Smosh Squad.